Gentlemen, welcome back to XWA MOSHPIT. Yes, we did have a few, like, how can I put this? Yeah, we did end up suffering a few technical difficulties, but we're back now. Anyways, already out, and pretty much you can see at what it would be. The Dallas Renegades are back in full force. As you can see, Emma Ford has technically selected a more controversial outfit choice for Mosh Pit. That for Tony and Taylor, they probably had something more suitable. Mostly Taylor having something suitable for Mosh Pit. But from what I've been informed, is that Emma Ford had forgot pretty much her other attire that she was supposed to be wearing. Well, pretty much for this event. However, she done left it at the hotel, but Tony Ford had reminded her. Yes, as we said before, that there will be a few title matches on the line. And here is Riot Control's look. Technically here it's pretty much to be considered Riot Control's a linebacker, and that being Sylvia. And what actually makes it kind of ironic is that Sylvia actually has played college football before, hence the reason how she was technically pretty much a major threat to enemy teams, because she has pretty damn strong, how can I put this? She has really damn strong tackles. So it would be not out of the ordinary where we would see Sylvia actually fight. Also, where the fuck did the back end of the whole arena went? I just saw it disappear for a second. Pretty much as majority of this fight, that Emma Ford pretty much just being treated like nothing here. It's almost looking at the cameraman technically almost looking like he's about to be paid double time from literally working in the ring with a complete muscle mommy, as the XWA universe want to call her, versus a thick country woman, which happened to be Emma Ford. Once again, that was the XWA universe saying that, not me. Impressive headbutt by Sylvia. Emma Ford trying to roll out of the way of an absolute unit that Sylvia happened to be. And there are a few crowd signs being held up. Not sure what they say because we're currently on the hard cam side. Actually, who said we're on the hard cam side? We actually have working cameras. Damn, I forgot all about this. But now the fight is already being taken on to the hard cam side. But here comes Ford. Just need to zoom this out a little. There we go. Pretty much at the majority of this fight are pretty much being taken back inside the ring after both women had to get themselves into the ring. Looking at Emma Ford might have a possible weakness on Samantha JP. Apparently, just slamming her down with almost an impressive spine buster, but looking at Emma Ford Now trying to target the legs, going into a sharpshooter position. But Sylvia managed to get out of the way and dropping her whole head on top of Emma Ford. But now Emma Ford now just carrying her at the linebacker with absolute ease, dropping her on the top turnbuckle, hooking the leg here. But Sylvia kicks out at 2. And you can see the absolute expression on Tony and Taylor Ford right now. And looking for Sylvia, really giving not an absolute care in the world. It's almost looking that Sylvia was getting ready to go on the top rope, but seemed that she wanted to keep Emma Ford down. Pretty much just driving her head into the back of the mat, as you can see here. So looking at Sylvia pretty much not firing off with mounted punches like no tomorrow. It seemed that Sylvia just tried to torture Emma Ford right in front of her 2 siblings, and Taylor Ford just pretty much giving Sylvia a little bit of applause. And pretty much Sylvia literally just unleashed a battle cry pretty much in the face of Emma Ford. And as for Emma Ford, literally just pretty much showcasing some sort of facial expression saying, honestly, Sylvia doesn't even have good smelling breath. Her breath fucking smells. And now looking at Emma Ford has pretty much saying that, alright, time to kill this big bitch. And pretty much just throwing Sylvia onto the side of the ring. And for Emma Ford, trying to figure out any other ideas that she may have. Like a running face wash, may be able to do it. Now trying to get Sylvia pretty much as making to get Sylvia onto the shoulder, dropping her into the top turn with top springboard, as I would be saying. Sylvia kicks out at 2, just throwing Emma Ford off of her shoulders. And looking at Emma Ford, now just trying to throw Sylvia into the turnbuckle, and pretty much just almost looking like that she was gonna focus on the leg, and pretty much as Emma Ford having to throw it outside the ring, here comes Sylvia onto the intercept. A kick to the lower midsection of the body, but now Sylvia just dropping the head of herself. It seemed that Sylvia looking to be all fired up, but not as fired up as Emma Ford in the second match, throwing, well, pretty much Samantha, well, no, not Samantha, but Sylvia into a corner, but now just throwing her all over the damn ring. And, well, in fact, it's looking that Emma Ford is trying to at least reason with Sylvia. And both women managed to be back in the ring before a 10 count, surprisingly, as we go from our turnbuckle camera. And for Sylvia just pretty much giving the absolute ass whooping to Emma Ford. And pretty much with a devastating clothesline straight to Emma Ford, hooking the leg here. And Emma Ford still kicks out at 2. And for Sylvia just pissed off, as you could tell from her. Pretty much for Sylvia just trying to stomp on the hand of Emma Ford. Looking at Emma Ford is probably going to be in for a long haul. I'm currently live streaming right now. You may want to join because it's already getting fucking lit down here.
What you say?
I'm live streaming right now. It's Mosh Pit season. And looking at Sylvia might be able to put the final touch onto Emma Ford, hooking the leg right in front of her own sibling. But Emma Ford somehow, some way, lived to tell the story. Huh? Kind of busy at the moment. Actually, I have a phone for a reason. But looking at Sylvia pretty much just putting all the muscle and weight onto Emma Ford and Tara to try to get on her. And Sylvia will pretty much take one for the team. And Sylvia wins in Sacramento. What? Let's see. Pretty much, as we did manage to have an interview. Oh shit. Wrong arena. Hold on. I can fix this. Haha, here we go. Let me turn on title match. Because the last time I did it, I fucking forgot to do it. So this time I have to be more focused. Be right back. So enjoy this commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it does not fucking listen.
Yeah, what?
Just to let you know, your match is next, and you might want to actually see this. Trust me. You're gonna like it.
I made a match in WWE.
Cool, but you might as well see this because they're currently announcing what's happening. Yes, you heard it from the ring announcer herself. And pretty much this match is, in a way, was a long time coming. Also, it's been made official by Denver Anti-Lucas saying that we do not have seasons. Like, we're not having FWA by seasons, because that just sounds fucking stupid. So, pretty much for those that have lost their championships or anything else, cool. But then we had to held a new tournament. Pretty much said Tyler Fort had to relinquish his belt since he decided to pursue a dream of bull riding. He's now back, and he even brought a trophy back with him. Although he had to ditch the trophy because he realized what really matters the most. So currently we have Tyler Ford out here, but as he says, he technically wants to have a little bit of a rematch against a literal arch enemy of his, in which we will see soon. So technically the Texas Bowl is pretty much in ring with us for Mosh Pit. So now Tyler Ford is already situated in ring waiting for the champion. And here he comes. Now for what the medical team has said, Mr. Blue is still gonna have to take it easy because technically he still has a little bit of a lower rib cage injury, but he says he is still clear to fight. Hence the reason why the championship match is happening. As you can see that Mr. Blue technically has the tribal war paint face painted on the side of his face. And you also see him actually having the brand new trunks as well, which unfortunately will not be on sale at XWA.com, which is not a real website, but I wish it was. Because honestly, if it was a real website, I would have to start mass producing custom shirts and shit, or little stickers or something, which is something I do not know how to make. And now it seems that Mr. Blue, well, main event Mr. Blue in this case, had the entire Sacramento Stadium on their feet, and I know this is going to sound fucking corny and cringe, but also yeeting all over the place. I said corny, not horny. Get it right. Wait. I just fucking noticed your character does not have eyebrows. Shit, look like he done took Bobby Lashley's advice. And at the ref is raising the XWA heavyweight title in the air. And the last time we got to see something like this is where Mr. Blue and Tyler Ford end up facing each other off in a Hell in a Cell during Danger Zone 1. So now, if fast forward a year later, Mr. Blue was fighting up against Tyler Ford. So pretty much that no steel cage, meaning that for both men, they can go anywhere in the ring as long as they know about the 10-second pinfall count. I'm looking at Tyler Ford ready to fly with the elbow drop, trying to get an early pinfall attempt on Mr. Blue, taking a title away from him. Mr. Blue kicks out of 2. After Mr. Blue technically being already injured after his open challenge match against Steve Barron, which I want to say was held either on No Limits or Underground. And it was also the same match where he ended up suffering a pretty terrible injury. I'm not sure if anyone had noticed, but yes, Mr. Blue has suffered a really bad injury, pretty much breaking at least one of his lower rib cage. Well, one part of his lower rib cage. He said it almost feels like it hurts to breathe, but at the same time, it doesn't. So this, however, and of course, as we are looking that Mr. Blue's pretty much his friends are backstage looking at the monitor. That happened to be Sky, and I knew someone happened to be Rachel Danielson. And there is the Bull Rush by Tyler Ford, hooking the leg. Mr. Blue still kicks out. Pretty much that Sky is literally just hoping that Mr. Blue at least is not hurt bad enough where he won't be able to fight no more. Now looking at Sky, there's only a little bit of stamina left within him. All looking like he was about to go straight for the top rope, but realizes that he is still badly hurt, so he won't be able to do that for quite a while. And even Mr. Blue said that after this match, he is going to retire while still holding on to that belt, so that way no one will be able to challenge me for it. Because honestly, I have to take care of my own self. Now for Tyler Ford going on to the top, but Mr. Blue telling him this is a no-fly zone. We're going to remain grounded for the entire match until I feel like I'm ready to take a risk that's probably going to hurt me on the inside even more. With a kick to the lower midsection onto Tyler Ford. Is looking at Mr. Blue ready to take that ultimate risk. Life or death situation! And pretty much the aqua splash landed by Mr. Blue, hooking the leg, trying to hook both of his feet onto the middle ropes. But the ref caught on to Mr. Blue, hanging himself on the ropes. And technically, Mr. Blue felt that he had that title being locked onto him at that very moment. And this may be Tyler Ford's lucky opportunity to take the belt away from Mr. Blue exactly how he did 1 year ago. Are we literally gonna witness history repeating itself minus the steel cage? But looking at Mr. Blue is saying that history will never repeat itself. Now Mr. Blue just trying to trample Tyler Ford into the turnbuckle. And now looking at Mr. Blue pretty much going with some sort of new move we have not seen before. And now Mr. Blue ready to take the life or death situation. Taking flight with the aqua splash, hooking both legs in the process. And Mr. Blue is saying fuck no to history as he retains the heavyweight title. As everyone in the XWA universe knows that Mr. Blue is still badly hurt. Well, he is terribly hurt. Oh, hey, look, AEW Dynamite just started, and I also seen someone on Twitter saying Kenny Omega is coming back. I'm happy. All right, that Mr. Blue retains the belt, as technically it's a miracle. Although, as you can see, Mr. Blue is literally walking back up that stage ramp. But wait a second. Look at that, Tyler Ford is stopping him dead in his tracks. And looking like a good point of sportsmanship shown outside of the ring. And Tyler literally saying, for an injured wrestler, you actually fought damn near well. You earn my respect. Now all I'm saying is, I'm willing to fight you again, but no title matches. I'd rather fight you one-on-one when you're 100%. And also looking at Tyler Ford is raising the hand of Mr. Blue and literally pointing at him. It's also looking at Tyler Ford's reign of terror as a heel technically over. But now it's time for another title match, surprisingly enough. And yes, as it was made official on XWA No Limits, or maybe it was on Slot, I do not remember. But as for Forever Jimmy, well, and Money Making Matt have accepted, pretty much they have decided to accept the title rematch on Mosh Pit. So it will be the Lopez brothers versus House of Pain. I don't even know if anyone else still on the stream, but to be fair, this is actually what most people are saying. This match could actually go on for how long as it chooses. Okay, I'm literally looking at this shit on my phone. So yeah, AEW literally gonna have 3 hours of wrestling. Oh my goodness. Oh fuck. Look who came back. Now my boy putting in my mouth. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, it's over someone. And here are the Lopez brothers. They have swore on everything that they will get their belts. Pretty much that they will get their opportunity to get tag team gold. Bro, moving his foot, got to let know everyone that he's still good. That the Lopez brothers has swore on complete reality, or let alone has swore on their very life, that they will maintain tag team gold by tonight. And if not, but however, Forever Jimmy, without no one knowing, he had spoke with Denver Anti-Lucas as saying it will be the only time that the Lopez brothers would get the challenge, will end up getting the challenge for the belt. If they do not win tonight, they will not be able to go after the belts again. And here are the champions, which having to be the Fallen Angel, Forever Jimmy, and his well, pretty much, and his fellow associate, Money Making Matt, in which you can see he has, for Money Making Matt, he has unveiled the blackout, well, attire. Now, whatever this attire means, technically, from what Money Making Matt said in a interview, well, he had said, this blacked out attire that I'm working on for Mosh Pit, this attire would technically symbolize, well, the next chapter for my run entirely. So at the Fallen Angel and the King of Regeneration X are here. Now, of course, Forever Jimmy's attire almost looks exactly familiar to Mr. Blue's heel attire, well, which he wore last year. And Mr. Blue has said that he will bring the attire back one day. If he ends up growing out his beard, of course. And match ends up beginning. It's looking at pretty much for Oscar Lopez not even doing anything. It looked like he's pretty much taking most of the hits. But now it seemed like that Oscar Lopez finally decided to wake the fuck up. And now pretty much he just wants to turn his attention to money making Matt. Pretty much caving with the back of his head in. Well, attack made. Here comes the big bro, Miguel Lopez. And now it's taking a fight onto Money Making Matt in the tag team contest. Money Making Matt managed to plant, or attempt to plant down Oscar Lopez. Well, no, not Oscar, but Miguel. They're twin brothers, mind you. Which is why they look exactly the same. And now go for Miguel Lopez. Right after Money Making Matt just throwing Miguel Lopez into the corner. Tag made, and now Forever Jimmy's legal. Well, kicking Miguel straight into the gut, slamming him head first into the top turnbuckle. Oh, bro got the Toronto Lee's attire. Very much an impressive offense performed by Miguel Lopez. As he's just trying to at least rip open the face of Forever Jimmy. Tag me, Oscar Lopez is back to being the legal man. Forever Jimmy go with a running cutter. And from where it's looking, they were throwing to the corner, and the impressive pretty much the Mexican torpedo, or at least that's what Oscar wants to call the move. Miguel Lopez made legal for Money Making Matt. Fortunately, he has to stand on the apron unless he can pull off some expert tactic. Miguel trying to hyper extend Forever Jimmy's arm. Tag made. Oscar Lopez made legal. He won't pop up behind him. There we got Forever Jimmy trying to at least unleash a fighting chance. Hunter Lopez tag made. And here comes Money Making Matt as Forever Jimmy needs to get himself a breather. So now looking at Money Making Matt now has what it looked to be, well, Oscar Lopez into a rear naked choke. Money Making Matt may have to get out. Oh, that's... Oh, that Buddy Matthews. Honestly, I want Buddy Matthews to come back to the WWE, but they actually have to book him right because reasons. But anyways, hooking the leg of Money Making Matt. Oscar Lopez kicked out at 1. After Miguel asking for the hot tag is made. And now Miguel Lopez pretty much tried to go for some cradle suplex, hooking the leg. It may have a possible title opportunity on the line. Forever Jimmy attempts to make the save, but the save was not possible as Money Making Matt managed to tap out on his own. Now Money Making Matt just slamming Miguel Lopez down, and now turning his attention. Well, as he turns his attention onto Oscar Lopez, and Triple M going with a running cutter of his own, hooking the leg, and the House of Pain retain the belts, which means the Lopez brothers cannot challenge. Well, the Lopez brothers cannot challenge for the XWA Underground Championships no more. Oh shit. Pretty much actual money making match where we just celebrated with Jimmy. Wait a second. And it seemed like money making match. He literally giving Jimmy that look as Jimmy was just walking out of the ring celebrating him, well, both of them retaining the belt. What is on the mind of Money Making Matt? Seem like Matt is gonna plot something. Our next match will be the Living Legend Cobra versus the Tank Steve Barron, in which people are saying that Steve Barron is the person responsible and that overall reason why Mr. Blue was potentially injured.
Injuring the leg of his former best friend Chuck Taylor. Trent, we understand, had received medical attention after that. The FTW Championship, Taz, I know it's not going to be easy for you. Chris Jericho looks to defend against Katsuyori Shibata.
Yeah, no, I don't know what to say about that. I don't want to say I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm not happy that Jericho has the FTW title. Hopefully Shibata beats him, but right there, athleticism, my buddy, look at that head scissor.
And here comes the XWA Underground Champions. Yeah, Cobra is here, as he is still trying to figure out where is his brother, or at least, well, no, he's not figuring out where his brother, because his brother is here, as he will be fighting the main event against Soul Yeet. Also, if any audience are in the stream chat, I recommend staying to the very end, because trust me, the main event is going to be a one to watch, as it will be going down in the record books. So Cobra in the ring, as he says, he is not putting his title on the line. But here comes another Pittsburgh native. And here comes another Pittsburgh native, that being Steve Barron. If anything, Cobra could have just made this into a Pittsburgh street fight. However, they are not in Pittsburgh, they're in Sacramento, California. So the Pittsburgh street fight is gonna have to wait. But yes, the Tank has steamrolled his way to Sacramento, California, and where he would consider it to call it his personal battlefield. And what actually make it kind of special for Steve Barron, he actually has friends growing up here, because he actually lives in Sacramento although he was born in Pittsburgh. What we say, he literally has friends and cousins from California. We mean it. And most of his friends are actually are in football. Pretty much Sacramento College football team, in which they are in attendance tonight. However, Steve Barron didn't know, does he want to wear the school's uniform colors, or does he want to use his normal attire? And I believe his normal attire would suit the best. Cobra pretty much going in with some offense. The springboard cutter ends up connecting. And pretty much the standing splash onto the tank. And now Cobra is saying that he doesn't want to put his title on the line for MOSHPIT. Might actually have been the smartest move by Cobra, because considering that Steve Barron technically took pretty much hypothetically took the title off of Mr. Blue, although it was unofficial. That just goes to show you the raw strength and the overall power that Steve Barron can possess. Now Steve Barron pretty much fighting back. That's pretty much Cobra taking a bit of offense, taking off for Steve Barron, and now both of them are really getting it on, as both men are actually born from Pittsburgh. So let's see who is the real king of the streets, let alone who pretty much she was technically the real Pittsburgh native, and a devastating slam from the tank. Cobra kicks out at 1. And now Steve Barron, and pretty much pointing to the hard cam side, saying this is the one-way ticket for Cobra for early retirement. And now just holding Cobra up and pretty much dropping him, hooking the leg for Steve Barron. But Cobra kicked out at 2. And pretty much as Steve Barron said, one of his dream matches was to face off against either Cobra, well, at the Pittsburgh Rottweiler, or surprisingly enough, another dream match that Steve Barron had was to go one-on-one with Sylvia. However, since 2K is saying no to intergender matches, we won't see the light of day of that. Unless 2K implements a feature for intergender matches, then that may happen. As of right now, that intergender match is never going to see the light of day. Sadly. And shoulder down for Cobra. And Cobra will get a clean victory over Steve Barron. So yeah, Cobra pretty much not putting a title on the line might have to be the smartest choice in his own career. Because unlike Mr. Blue, he did not know jack shit about Steve Barron. But Steve Barron was literally, Steve Barron literally took Mr. Blue's belt. However, it was the injury it was pretty much the ribcage injury that saved Mr. Blue from losing his title again. And our next match is actually going to be a fan favorite. And most fans are holding up, well actually no, and most fans are holding up signs well, pretty much a lot of fans are holding up signs. So I wonder what that really means.
I believe we will find out soon enough.
Explosiveness. That's years
So pretty much at Britt Alexander, since she is fighting in her home state, she decided to get the Sacramento crowd one to remember her by. And that is a Sacramento street fight. And she decided to challenge Brigitte Luciano for the belt. And well, no, not for the belt, but pretty much to that match. And why is because the mob technically has a little bit of a grudge against Riot Control. Also, I don't know if anyone's still there, but I think they are. And here is pretty much the hitmaker, in a way, Brigitte Luciano. Brigitte does not know whose country, let alone what state that she is in right now. Because back then, Brigitte was literally fighting against her own demons and not to unleash Willow unless necessary. But now, after she has been free from the Willow's curse, and after the curse of Willow had meant to take another host, in which we are still trying to figure out the mystery about it, although we have nothing. We investigated and we don't have no results. And Britt Alexander is home for XWA MOSHPIT. And Britt even said that it doesn't even matter if she wins or loses in this match. As long as she is fighting in her hometown, she will be fine. Because Britt has said that her friends and her whole family is in attendance tonight. So pretty much, Britt Alexander is home for XWA MOSHPIT, and I don't even blame Britt Alexander for this, but I know that she is feeling like literally emotional behind the mean look. Right after the street fight is now official. And pretty much a kick straight to the face by Brigitte Luciano onto Britt Alexander. And pretty much in the street fight there are no countouts, no disqualifications, anything goes, and the only way to win by pinfall or submission. Oh. And one more thing in a street fight, weapons are legal. So it seemed that Britt Alexander trying to Brigitte, she just want to soften her up real quick before technically, and what she says, tenderizing Brigitte with weapons. And that Bray Alexander tried to connect with some running kick. But now just slamming Vegeta right in front of her own crowd. And now, Bray Alexander now has pretty much the shovel in her hand, throwing it at Bray Alexander. Well, no, not Bray Alexander, but she threw the shovel straight to Vegeta's lower back. Because the reason why Bray is targeting the lower back of Vegeta, because Vegeta has been carrying the whole women's division on her back for a year. Okay, that's not actually true, but the thing is, Bray Alexander was trying to weaken the mob leader. And Bray Alexander kicked out at 1. Now for Bray, man, to lift up Vegeta, but for Vegeta managed to get out of it. And Bray Alexander just going through it. Perhaps being laid down onto the ropes, and pretty much after Bray being thrown out of the ring, and here comes Vegeta, but Bray managed to get herself back up and pretty much stop the suicide dive attempt. A suplex done by Bray Alexander. Well, no, not suplex, but Vegeta has landed the suplex. Sorry, I get pretty much wrestlers' names confused. Into the corner, go for Britt. Vegeta managed to come in with some shoulder tackle. And pretty much just, again, trying to trample Britt Alexander into the corner. And now, Britt is definitely going to be in for one tonight. But looking at Vegeta wants Bray Alexander to stand up, and a missile drop kick will connect. And pretty much the mop space breaker was done and over. And Bray Alexander has been defeated by the mop leader. So when Vegeta is leaving the ring, we are literally hearing, and we are just now hearing literal crowd chants saying "Thank you, Brit." Well, pretty much filling up the entire arena. Awesome. Let me check something real quick. Awesome, let me do something real quick. But damn, that doesn't fix nothing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the grand finale is upon us. Everything all comes down to this. One man will fall, one man will rise. The cage is suspended up high. That's So Ye. Well, it is here, as it's been self-proclaimed to be the final match. Pretty much the final send-off. Well, for So Ye, and seeing that So Ye does not want to go out. Well, he did not try to go out. Well, pretty much. Sorry, but instead he wants to go out in style. And from the look of things here, and what the, it seems that So Ye had got, well, pretty much the So Ye managed to get his question answered, or at least he had his wish answered, saying that he wants MYS to bring out everything that he has, including his inner demons. Because So Ye is not fighting MYS, he is fighting Slipknot. Do you see the alter ego of myself? Also, this is where all hell breaks loose. Stay tuned. After the match is already started, here comes Slipknot firing off on all cylinders for throwing the American Death Trap. Now for pretty much MYS's alter ego, you gotta remember that pretty much MYS does have pretty much a bad leg, because he have injured it during the live show after taking a chair, well, pretty much after taking a nasty bump to the outside of the ring. It's looking that MYS is pretty much just gonna be on pretty much on a duct. To tell you, MYS is on duct tape and a prayer, and he's just hoping that his leg does not give out tonight. Not yet. Now the fight technically being taken outside the ring, but now being thrown back. Looking at Slipknot, as we're calling him, want to figure something out. And now, But Slipknot is pretty much using the whole cage to his advantage, throwing Soyi around like nothing. And Soyi managed to break open the cage. However, well, Slipknot trying to do something, and now Soyi begins his rapid ascent up to the cage and try to keep pretty much the demon incarnate of MYS off of him. Look at that, MYS is just pretty much going through everything right now. And no one knows what type of inner demons MYS is fighting. And now MYS beginning his ascent up the steel cage. And whatever MYS is thinking, he could do something pretty damn dangerous on top of the steel cage as the Sacramento crowd and everyone backstage is paying close attention to this match. There will be the demise of two men. As we said before, one will fall, one will rise to absolute glory. MYS with the counter. MYS is just try to throw Soyi around again. And now MYS now has Soyi up, but slamming him down onto the cage. And keep in mind, the cage is not that strong, so both of these men could literally die if they fall in the wrong spot. Soyi tried to break himself from the powerbomb position, but not in the lights of MYS. But wait a second, and now Soyi has MYS up. But pretty much, it is not going to do nothing. Because looking that MYS may have a clever idea. And man, to break through the steel cage as Soyi goes through. But it seems that MYS is not actually done with Soyi. And now as he launched pretty much a trash can into the ring, and pretty much as MYS, well no, not MYS, but Slipknot is holding on to everything. And not only that, this is technically could be considered to be MYS's last match. Side slam Soyi onto the trash can, but Soyi declined. And tries a German suplex by MYS. Outside of the ring now. And pretty much this is just going to be a living hell for Soyi. So pretty much as Soyi said that this is going to be his last match in the XWA. And whatever MYS is doing, and look at that, MYS is kind of pretty much honoring his friend Hunter, and pretty much making some sort of trap light. We're pretty much filling the ring up with a vast amount, well, of weapons. And now with Soyi having to try and fight back, throwing Slipknot into I would say into the corner. Pretty much the corner of the stairs. Back inside the ring goes for Slipknot. And looking at the MYS is just letting him lose on Soyi, but Soyi managed to use the chair to a possible advantage. But wait a second! The rear naked choke by MYS! And Soyi might be in trouble. But Soyi managed to break himself free from the rear naked choke of Slipknot. Big boot ends up connecting. Now, there's a Soyi trying to throw MYS into the corner with the ladder. Slipknot's counters. Try to throw Soyi. And managed to break through this. Managed to break through the table. And now, pretty much everything that Soyi has created is coming straight to an end. And whatever MYS had planned, the spiral tap. And you gotta remember, MYS still had that bad leg. So if he could at least hold on for just a few more minutes, then he might be in the clear. And a fireball? Did we just see that? Slipknot said fucking use a damn fireball on Soyi. Soyi could be badly hurt. Pretty much impressive for Karana, but now I'm looking at Slipknot. I'm looking at Slipknot to just pretty much trying to weird out his opponent after Soyi. It's like he is seeing demons. And MYS is going with Willow's chapter, but the chapter 7 have been countered. And pretty much Soyi to just fighting for his life, trying to make sure this creature in a way just stays off of him. MYS kicks out before 1. And the big boot ends up connecting into the corner now for the American Death Trap. I feel like Slipknot for just giving a major headache onto Soyi. And looking at Slipknot pretty much now has the American Death Trap Soyi in possession. Pretty much in possession for, and you got him into the chapter 7. Hooking the leg. But Soyi ends up kicking out. Now it seems that MYF wants to put away Soyi permanently. And he's just fighting for absolute control. But decides not to keep, pretty much not to at least torment Soyi. And outside the ring now goes for pretty much the demon, or let alone pretty much the king of the underworld, Slipknot. Back inside the ring now. And takedown and mounted punches connect as well. And looking at Slipknot using Soyi's own move against him. Whatever Slipknot has And there is pretty much the Psylocke special. Hooking the leg here. A slip knot. And Slipknots will be the person to give So Yeet his proper farewell. So Slipknots is your winner of the main event. Well, of XWA MOSHPIT. That, ladies and gentlemen, we say good night. And we will see you guys next time on XWA.